Hello and welcome to your reading. This is the Awakened Jenn. Alright, so today we're going to be looking into what is coming for us in November. I cannot believe that we are already to the end of this year. Just staring it right down. But we're going to see what we don't see coming for us in November. So we're going to be using the Tree of Life Oracle. We'll pull one card from that to get some guidance for what is coming on our path. And then we'll be using the Souls on Fire Tarot. This is from Soulful Revolution. And I just got this deck last week and I am absolutely loving it. But we'll pull a little progression just to kind of see where we've been, where we're at, and where we're headed to see what we don't see coming on our path. All right. So we're going to start by taking 3 deep breaths together, and then we'll do an invocation to call in our spirit team. So if you'll close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths with me. All right, breathe in. That's 1. Breathe in. That's 2. Breathe in. That's 3. I now call in my angels, archangels, ascended masters, my higher self, and guardian angels to please enter this present space and time. I call upon Archangel Michael to place a bubble of protection around us. Only beings of the highest vibration of pure love and light may enter in. So be it. All right. So we will be pulling cards for all the zodiac signs at the end of this reading. We're going to start off with a collective reading just to, like I said, kind of see what we don't see coming, and then we'll get some guidance for each sign at the end of this reading. All right, so I'm going to set intentions as I shuffle. All right. I set the intention that anyone who comes across this message, there is something in here for you. I set the intention that anyone who needs to hear the messages that come out in this reading will find it at the time that they need it most. And I set the intention that all the readings that come out will be for our highest good. All right. I set the intention that I will be given very clear messages, be given all the right words, phrases, and anything needed in order to communicate the message as clearly as possible so that it can be received as it was intended. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. If you find value in this video, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications and it will let you know every time I post a new video. I post 1 video a week right now, so you hit the bell, it lets you know every time my videos go out. All right. So I also am now able to offer private readings through Soulful Revolution. I finally completed the certification through them, and we went live last week. So you can find that information and learn more about it down in the description box below. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this reading. Take a deep breath. All right. So what guidance do we need for what's coming in for us in November? Guidance for November. For real? All right, try it again. Guidance for November. We've got the personality triangle. Personality, nature, mindfulness. Okay, we'll put this together in just a minute. All right. Deep breath. So, past, present, future, what we don't see coming in November. Past, we've got the Page of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. All right. Present, too many. I'm going to put one of these up and keep that one. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. All right, and future. We've got the Knight of Wands. All right, so let's put all of this together. Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Okay, so the Page of Cups is a small offer being given to you. But the Four of Pentacles tells me that you don't feel like that's enough. They don't feel like it was a big enough offer. The Four of Pentacles is kind of, it's a lack mentality. It's feeling like you don't have enough. So that's what that's giving me right there. The Wheel of Fortune is about fate. It's about karma and fate. So what's happening right now is a fated moment in time. Coming in November is a fated moment in time that is leading to the Knight of Wands, which is racing forward with your passion, but sometimes it can be a little bit reckless. So let's go ahead and start with the Oracle and see where it's taking us. We've got the personality triangle: personality, nature, and mindfulness. Personality triangle. Page 42. Okay. A triangle between 𝐀𝐤𝐽𝐿, and 𝐷, victory, splendor, and foundation. The lowest triangle, the most material one, the one humanity works in most of all. Features: the combined forces of this triangle offer the human experience of art, nature, communication, emotion, and intuition, to name but a few. Guidance: it's easier to relate to things that you can see, hear, touch, taste, and smell, and even to the world of dreams, than it is to work with forces higher up on the tree of life. This card asks you to look at your personality matters that are clouding your judgment, conversations that have gotten out of hand, a romantic encounter that isn't going as planned, or a lack of clarity about what you want to manifest in your life. You may notice the struggle between your thoughts and your emotions, delaying some decision. Which way to go, head or heart? Perhaps it's time to seek the counsel of a friend or family member, someone who can help you to set new foundations to gain some sort of victory over the to and fro that you're going through. You could be called to use your intuitive and or psychic gifts. Perhaps some sort of formal training or other opportunities will present themselves at this time. Activate. What is it that helps you to express yourself? Forget social media. This is just for you. Are you a writer, a painter, a dancer, or a gardener? Do you express yourself through your fashion, food, humor, or hat? Here's a little secret. Your guides, angels, and masters all love you for your personality as much as anything else. Personality triangle. So I think this is about really embracing what it is that makes you you. I think that that's like, what is the talent that you had to share? What is the art that you were meant to bring into this world? I think that that's the thing. What were you put here to create? What is your creation energy? Okay, and so that's where, some guidance might come in. You start talking with more people to get some ideas flowing. You may have been in a creative block for some time, and so if you can kind of start putting yourself in new circles, you're going to get new ideas flowing. Because if you stay stuck in the same place and you keep hearing the same things over and over, so if you keep doing the same thing, you keep getting what you always got, right? Yes. And so in order to get new outcomes, we've got to do new things, be in new places, have new conversations, new ideas, new all, right? Okay. So moving with the rest of the reading, like I said, the Page of Cups is a small offer was given to you, and this is sitting in the past. So in the past, you've been given a small offer of something that I think that you do want it, but you were wanting more. You were wanting it to be more. And so you're just worried that maybe it's just not enough. I don't know if this is going to be enough to kind of cover what I need it to cover. So, I'm just in my own personal situation. I took on one opportunity thinking that it was going to present itself in one certain way, that this was going to be the opportunity. But after I got in it, that's when I realized that it was actually to get me to a different opportunity. So like if I hadn't have done the one thing that I thought was the opportunity, if I hadn't have taken up that opportunity, I would have never had the chance for the real opportunity that was meant for me, that came from that just choosing the one thing. So that's what I want you to see from this, is that while it may look like it's only offering you this one little thing right now, it may actually have the potential to be much bigger and better than what it first appears. So that's just my first, what I'm getting from that is that there's something here that you don't feel. This is you. This is your mindset. So someone has offered something to you, but this is how you feel about it. All right. So we've got, in the present, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is fate and karma. So what's happening right now was meant to be on your path. So I want to get some more information about this. All right. So we've got the King of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So this page energy is beginner energy. It's new, it's amateur, it's fresh. So the King of Cups is about emotional intelligence. It's peaceful, it's compassion, it's see, how am I seeing this? So I really think that this opportunity here that you have kind of, that it doesn't feel like it's what you want it to be, is actually got more potential for you. But I think that part of it is that since we've got the page energy here, is that you don't feel confident in it because you're a beginner in it. So the Page of Swords is about learning new things. It's about learning new things. It's education. And then the Page of Pentacles is manifesting in new opportunities. So I really do believe that this path is leading you to better things, bigger things, that if you just can kind of trust that you are taken care of and provided for. All right, so we're moving to the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is very fast-moving energy. It's rushing towards the thing that sets you on fire. It's a passion. I have to have this. I'm going after this. But it can be reckless if it's not done with the right motives. All right, so what are we going after? No, that's what I'm going to ask with each of the zodiacs is, what is this thing that we're chasing after in November? All right. So let's just start with that. I'll go ahead and get another deck to do that reading with. All right, let's use the Mermaid Tarot for that. Okay, and we're going to start with Scorpio since we are moving into Scorpio season. All right. So let me shuffle these a few times and then we'll do some clarification here. Kind of see what each zodiac sign needs to do with this information. So I do feel like you already know what this offer is. You've already been given the offer. But right now, I think fate is where it's coming in. Like that you had maybe even written it off as something that wasn't going to work out for you. But now fate has stepped in and it looks like it's giving you new opportunities. It's going to take you to different places. And maybe, like I said, putting you in different rooms, it's giving you new ideas that you wanted to learn from and new beginnings that you wanted to create in your life so that you can take off chasing after them. Okay. Deep breath. All right. So we're going to start with Scorpio. All right. So what is this thing that Scorpio is chasing after now in November? We've got the King of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so the King of Cups is chasing after peace. We need some peace. I think that this is the energy that you're stepping into. This is what you're learning how to step into. And the Two of Cups is this is a soulmate connection. So this could be a romantic situation or it could be a business partnership. So either way, like when we're coming back to this initial offer, I feel like this is the same partnership that you are choosing, that you're chasing after. And then we've got the Six of Swords. This is moving away. This is transition. It's moving you away from the trauma from the past. So this lack mindset that you've had, I feel like this is going to help move you out of that space. Okay. Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius chasing after in November? We have the High Priestess. So that is, the King of Wands and Strength. Wow. Okay. So the High Priestess is about your intuition. It is trusting your gut to guide you on this path that you're trying to head out on. And so the King of Wands, this is an entrepreneur. So you might be opening a new business. This might be taking out on a new business. This is very confident, bold. And then Strength. And this is Leo, and the High Priestess is Cancer, has shown up. So yeah, you've got the strength now and the know-how. Wow. So yeah, it does look like you might be taking on new, possibly stepping out on your own to do something new for yourself. Okay. Capricorn. What is Capricorn chasing after in November? We've got the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Wow, you are completely led by passion right now. So wands are all about the passion. It's fire energy. It's very fast moving energy. But I mean, it's just, you're moving with it. So the Page of Wands, that is just following your passion, letting yourself be inspired and seeing where it takes you. The Two of Wands is a crossroads. So you're going to come to a place where, and I just saw 1818. You're going to come to a place where you're going to have to choose. You're going to either stay in your comfort zone or you're going to really put yourself out there. So, but you're not going to be able, you're going to have to choose. You can't have both. Like, you're coming to a place where you're going to have to make a decision and take action. And then the Knight of Wands it's confidence, but this is also, because this is this energy, it's running after it. It's running after it. And so if you haven't thought it all the way through, it could be a little bit reckless. So just, be mindful. Okay. Aquarius. What is Aquarius chasing after in November? Ten of Swords. Aquarius. What are you doing? All right. And the Sun. Something has to end to bring in brighter days. Okay. And the Ace of Wands. All right. So you need something to end. You're ready for something to be dead and done, gone. That's what you're chasing after. Because once that is gone and out of the way, it helps to bring in the expansion. This is the Leo energy. And It's about joy. It's expansion. This is much brighter days, better days ahead. That is what you're chasing after, because if this is where you've been, you definitely don't want to be there anymore. And then the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands is the passion. It's inspiration. It's ideas. You're just exploding. All right. Pisces. What is Pisces chasing after in November? The Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords. And the Hierophant. Okay. So the Ace of Cups is a new relationship or a new beginning in a relationship. They are ready to speak their truth. About how they believe that this situation should work. What are you chasing after? I think you're just ready to speak your truth. So whether this is a relationship or if it's a new opportunity for you, which is usually the Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. Ace of Cups is a new relationship. You're ready to speak your truth about what you believe, how you believe this thing should work. How you believe this thing should work. That's, yeah. Okay. Aries. What is Aries chasing after in November? We've got the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Devil. All right, Aries, you need to be careful. We've got the Knight of Swords. This is knowing exactly what you want. But the problem with this is that sometimes you think you're the only one that knows the right way that things should be. The King of Swords is very wise and logical, but he can be very cold. That's why he looks very chilly in this. So you got to make sure that your communication has some warmth, some compassion. And then we have the Devil. So the Devil is, it's your toxicity. It's what are we doing? You're chasing towards something that's going to lead you right into a trap, it looks like. So what can we do if we don't? No, give me some more information about this. The Three of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. So the Three of Pentacles is a collaboration. And if this was an offer to work with others, I don't think it's going to go the way that you think that it's going to. So the Five of Cups is about grieving and disillusion. Life didn't turn out the way that you thought it was. And then the Ten of Wands is just heavy, heavy burdens. And so I feel like that's where you're chasing after. So what can you do if you don't like this outcome? So this is Aries. Okay, what can Aries do if they don't like this outcome? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, it's fate. Okay. The Eight of Swords, but there is some self-deception. These are self-imposed prisons. You put yourself here. And the Three of Cups, it's about your alignment. So if you can change your alignment. So to me, this is all about the people that you are spending your time with. And I've already talked about that earlier, about changing the rooms that you're in, changing the conversations that you're having. This is your cue right here, is that you do need to probably just start hanging with a different group of people, because this one is leading to struggle. So we don't want that. All right. So what is Taurus chasing after in November? Got the Five of Pentacles. It's feeling left out in the cold. The Moon. It's fear. And the Nine of Swords. It's anxiety and sleepless nights. Taurus. Okay. So the Five of Pentacles is, again, feeling left out in the cold, like everything good happens to everybody else and it never happens for me. And she just gets so buried in, and this is a lot of the stories that you tell yourself too. But she doesn't realize that all she has to do is reach out and ask for help. In one of my other decks, this card shows up as a woman with her head down, and there's a door with a key right behind her. If she just looks up, there it is. Okay, the Moon is about all the fear. You've got lots of fear. Things are very unclear for you right now. Things are very unclear, and it's causing you a lot of worry. So what can we do? What can we do if we don't like this outcome? Got the Queen of Cups. So this is definitely keeping your heart space wide open and following the things that light you up. The Eight of Pentacles. So this is mastering a skill. This is mastering a skill. So if you feel like everybody else is always getting rewards, if all you're seeing is the end result, you don't see everything that they did, like all the hard work that they put into it. Like if you're not seeing that it took somebody maybe 40 years to get where they are, and you are 20 years old and you're not there, and you're kind of complaining, that it always happens for everybody else. It took that person 40 years. It took that person 40 years. So you're not behind. So, and the Ten of Pentacles. So, yes. So I think that that's really, you've really got to work on your money. Because, this is the Five of Pentacles is about money, your finances, your stability. And the Eight of Pentacles, again, about your money. I feel like that when you can get some stability with your money, and it's about becoming mastering a skill. Because when you become the go-to person for something, you become highly valuable. And you will get paid much higher money for being the one that is the person who knows, the person to go to for this specific thing. So whatever that is for you, you want to become the master of it. And then it will lead to your prosperity, your abundance, and just, but right now you are just like, oh my gosh, I do not like this for you. Okay. I will say, if you are a Taurus and you were affected by that, because that was some heavy energy that just came out, you can feel free to ask me questions to go deeper into that, because I really don't enjoy giving like the really heavy readings, but that's part of life. And so if you are dealing with something and you want further guidance, this would be a great opportunity for a private reading. And I'm not just like, I really do want to help you. So, all right. Because this is still a collective thing. And so everything that I say has to be more broad, even though I do have some specific Tauruses in mind about what that might have meant. So especially if you are the specific Taurus, definitely reach out to me, because you already know who you are. All right. So let's move on to Gemini. What is Gemini chasing after in November? We've got the Eight of Wands. That is some very fast-moving energy. It's travel. Okay. The Lovers. All right. So that's also a decision. And The Four of Cups. So that is feeling like you are missing opportunities. So again, the Eight of Wands, that is very fast moving energy. This is something that has already been set in motion though. So like, you know, the guidance of this card is to allow what's already kind of in motion to happen, because when you start trying to mess with the outcome, you could potentially cause more harm than good. But I feel like that it leads to a choice that is going to need to be made. And this, you know, the Lovers, it is a high level soulmate connection. So, I mean, it could be about your, you know, love life, your love connection, could be a choice in that. But this is also just a card about a very significant choice that is heart connected choice. And then the Four of Cups is because you're feeling like you're missing out. And this comes back to, that's the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is that lack mindset. The Four of Cups is just feeling like you're missing out. Yeah, it's just feeling like you're missing out. Like opportunities are just passing you by. Okay. All right. Cancer. What is Cancer chasing after in November? The Chariot. That is the Cancer card. Five of Wands. Okay, that is conflict. But in this deck, I usually see it different. So let's see what this next one is. The Eight of Cups. There's a release. Okay. So I see some very forceful energy just right off the bat. That is leading to this Eight of Cups release. So the Chariot, this is very fast moving energy. It is victory. It is success. So whatever it is that you're chasing after, you will be successful with this. We've got the Five of Wands. So I feel like you might have some help to kind of, because this card, we've got, in most of the decks, the Five of Wands looks like they could be fighting each other, or they could be just like, it's a mess. In this deck, they're all working together and aligned, like pushing forward towards, you know, a combined purpose. So that's kind of what I feel, is like there's some alignment that is happening here that is going to be pushing something that needs to go right out of your life. Okay, so that is Cancer. Leo. What is Leo chasing after in November? We've got the Two of Swords. That is needing to make a very difficult decision and not feeling like you have all the information. The Three of Wands. So this is an expectant energy. It is about your expectations. And the Six of Pentacles is about bringing balance to the energy that you are giving out. Okay. So the Two of Swords, Three of Wands, you've got a difficult decision to make. And you don't feel like you have enough information to make the choice. This is a battle between the heart and the mind. And so you're probably overthinking this. This card also tells you that you're not trusting your intuition, that you do know kind of at your core what you need to do, but you're not trusting yourself to do it. So the Three of Wands, again, this is about your expectations. You expect certain, maybe it's about this. Maybe it's about that you are expecting things to be more balanced. You're expecting, you know, that if I give to you, you're going to give back to me. You're expecting something about that energy give and take that isn't happening right now. That's what you're chasing after. I am chasing after balancing out how much energy I'm having to give out to others versus what I'm getting back in return for that. Okay, but it's got you beating yourself up about it, because I think that if it's involving a person, especially if it's somebody that is important to you, then sometimes it's hard to say, hey, you are taking advantage of me. Hey, I have given and given and given, and you don't really give much in return. That's a hard conversation. So, I can understand why we're sitting here and I don't really want to talk about this. I don't really want to do anything about that. But it doesn't get better by sticking your head in the sand. All right. So, Leo, Virgo. What is Virgo chasing after in November? We've got the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is a gift. It is a gift. We've got death. And that is transformation. And the Seven of Pentacles. So this is also an expectant energy, but this is about what you are creating in this world, in which we kind of started this off with what you were creating. So the Nine of Cups is you're chasing after what is a gift. What is your gift? And then the Death card is, changes have to happen. In order for this gift to really be yours, for you to be able to fully utilize this gift, change has to happen. And then you have to have the faith that the efforts that you're taking will bring in a much better life for you. But this is going to take some time. Okay. That's Virgo, Libra. What is Libra chasing after in November? We've got Judgment. Okay, that's the Scorpio card, and it is God's call. The Fool. That is a new beginning and trusting what God has for you. And the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is it's secrets, it's deceptions, it can be sneaky. All right, so the Judgment, a call has been placed on your life. You are chasing after the call that has been placed on your life. And it is causing you to take off in a new direction. You're trusting God that if this is where He's calling you, then He's preparing you, that He has what you need for you, when you get there. But the Seven of Swords, there is some deception in this. So why is that there? We've got the Knight of Cups. So that is looking at things with rose-colored glasses. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. That is being a beginner. Staying the course, doing the work. And the Page of Swords. All right, so I think the deception here is you're deceiving yourself about how hard this call is. Yeah. The deception here is that you're looking at it through this lens, the rose-colored glasses, and I think the truth of it is it's going to take a lot more work, because this card is about day by day, brick by brick, step by step. This is doing the work. It is a long process. And the Page of Swords is you're going to have to learn. You're going to have to be educated. You have lots to learn in this. I think that that's the deception of this, is that you've taken off, and And, you know, like, okay, yes, I've got the call, I heard it, and I'm gone. I'm gone. But I don't think that you realized it was going to be as hard as it really is. I think that, like, yeah, you had a little bit of the dreaminess, you know, when you first, you know, got triggered. All right. So I'm going to stop there. All right. So that is a lot of energy coming for November. Again, if you would like a personal reading to go deeper with any of this, you can check that out in the description box to learn more. If you have found value in this video, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications and it will let you know every time I post a new video. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week.